Good evening, my beautiful friends here. Daily scoreboard here quickly for the commodities. A few stocks also that I have here, and of course the Twitter recap for the week. Not much from the Twitter stuff, but anyways, let's blast through the business here. Silver up 0.4%, which is nice to see. However, I want to show you something amazing. Well, not amazing. Can you guess where the COMEX opened? That is just, I mean, come on, really? It's just absolutely insane to, but anyways, you know my take on that one. Yeah, nothing much there anyways. Gold down a measly 0.2%, but still we're losing that triangle right here. Right there it is. We did get some bias, late into the session, but again, still points to that we are probably heading a bit lower before eventually we are going higher. I know we have CPI and PCE data coming out this week. That could be, if this was a false breakdown, those numbers could be the one driving it higher. But until then, we have to look at it what it is. Gold to silver ratio down 0.6% today. Beautiful. However, I would like to have preferred gold, also being green, obviously. But again, we're now looking at this double-headed head and shoulders. Look at that insane wick there on the daily into the 88, which just it is such a massive level, that 88 on this ratio. Hopefully we get a tiny bounce and then boom, we are gone. Hopefully that is what we want to see. If that happens, again, I would be very, very excited. The Dixie basically flat for the week, still very bullish across the board. Bullish consolidation here. We have a big level that's coming up at roughly 105. I think we will reach that. But that's massive resistance as you can see coming all the way down here. So Bitcoin up roughly 4%, very strong, very, very strong still. But yeah, this looks like an end of move type of thing here again. How high can it go? Difficult to see, but again, we are above a major high here as well. So definitely Bitcoin has performed really, really great here. Yeah, nothing to say there really. Bitcoin doing incredibly well here as we speak. Oil up 0.5%, still within the bear flag. But yeah, nothing major to mention here. GDX, however, did have this false breakdown that what we talked about from gold. Barely inside here. Again, still in the downtrend and all that good stuff, but definitely worth noting here. Let's see how it goes. Up 1%. Big divergence today in relation to gold and the miners. So okay, fair enough. But it's just one day, so we shouldn't be celebrating anything. Still here also diverging 1% compared to 0.4. Again, maybe some double bottom here. But again, it's only one day worth of trading, so nothing special to mention for silver. Uranium spot price is at 104 as we speak. It hasn't been updated yet, so definitely 104. Still bullish sideways consolidation here for now. Very beautiful. Nothing to mention there. URNM roughly flat for today. However, I'm looking at some stuff on the 15 minutes that actually could suggest that tomorrow could be a big day for uranium, or the next day, depending on how long time we want to stall. But yeah, nothing to mention here really. Getting a bounce after that big breakout retesting, and we could actually start the resumption very, very soon here. If you're looking at the 1 hourly, again, I will not go into details, but again, I'm looking at some stuff here that I find very, very interesting, especially that part here on the 5 to 15 minutes. Again, very short term. It shouldn't be, have any major things. The 10-year rates, again, resistance right here. Again, as long as we're above 4.1, it's all bullish, and we are probably going to roughly 4.3 flat for today. So again, nothing big there. Again, our good old platinum here is very, very, ever since November, has been insanely volatile. And I don't know what, usually at the end of moves, both to the upside and the downside, you get big volatility. and that for sure is what we're getting here. But regarding the price action, I have no idea what to make of this. If this were some sort of bottoming pattern, I don't know. Maybe you have that triangle there. It's a bit iffy, but still 4% today. And yeah, let's see what the week brings really. But we need to get above 1,000, ideally 1,100, before we can become very, very bullish at that point in time. Platinum 1.8%, beautiful. Again, in the overall scheme of things, nothing major, right? We have this mega inverted head and shoulders that we need to resolve, and that it should hopefully resolve, you know, in July. So we still have a lot of work to do there. 1% up is copper. I will not go into details, bouncing at that double rail support again. We're just chopping sideways here, basically. I want to do the Twitter stuff first here. I don't have much, but hedgehog trader here. Let's look at it here. Price of copper on a monthly, by the way, consolidating sideways since the bottom 2 summers ago. Wow, that's a long time ago. I'm looking for copper to turn and rally over the next few months. You can see here that mega triangle here, basically also pointing out, you know, $4 here, very bullish, 3.5 below here, very bearish. Massive squeeze coming in, and we will see which way it goes, really. Great chart there by Hedgehog. T-Bird, FCU with a bit of an ooey on the back of the financial news. I'm confident that it will recover. Developing a mine takes in money, so no one should be surprised at that raise. But again, I would just want to point out the massive, you know, uptrend here ever since the summer. Yes, you know, we went bullish this summer, 2023 again. Massive upside here, went from roughly 0.6 to, at the peak, 1.3, 1.3. Now we are at roughly 1 here again. Breaking a massive trend line, obviously not ideal. But yeah, I think long-term FCU still is a fantastic play. Silver here. Is this today? No, it's not. It's actually this Sunday here. But we had that wedge breakout here, and we are trying to, in my view, confirm some sort of inverted head and shoulders here. Again, up, what is it, 0.5% today? So yeah, silver, green, gold, red. That doesn't happen very often. Gold here, GLD, testing the lower band of a coil again. Failure will aim several targets down to roughly 19. You can see here again, I think this is from this morning. So we actually broke down today here, I think from this band. And he's pointing to 19 something. And that is definitely true. If this really has legs to it, we are at least going to that triangle low right there. And the next one is roughly at 1930. If gold doesn't make a false breakout here. But anyways, as I mentioned, CPI, PCE, and jobless also coming in a few days. So it's a big week with regarding to news that could push gold up or down big time. So however here, gold update, holding over the yearly moving average, which may need another tap with the uptrend. Otherwise, gathering energy for the next pulse towards the target. Again, completely agree with him here. Massive cup and handle, inverted head and shoulders again. This triangle here is just short-term. It's not noise, obviously, but that's just short-term price action. Long-term, the trend is definitely pointing to higher targets. And actually, the timeline here, 2 years, you know, going all the way into 3,000, which we, in my honest opinion, will hit minimum. But also 6K could definitely be in the cards as well. Once this energy lets loose, I mean, it goes really, really fast. So 2 or 3 years, I agree. Hedgeless here again. By the way, the market is pricing in a 1% chance of history rhyme. The consensus is that we are not even remotely close for a bottom in the juniors in gold, especially juniors gold. And he's pointing to the Nasdaq here, breaking out heavily to the upside against the gold bug index, the HUYI. So, but again, usually these moves blasting to the upside comes down hard when you break a rising, in this case, you know, rising channel to the upside. Usually they come down to retest. But yeah, for now, definitely the Nasdaq is the better play. No doubt about it there. Okay. Here we want to look at some stocks. I just want to quickly show you lithium here, getting a bounce exactly where we anticipated, you can say, a bounce. Again, pretty early still, only 2 weeks worth of trading, but definitely some signs here that we're watching that could morph into a longer term entry, within a few months. XBI also looks incredibly strong here, with that massive breakout, coiling, retest, boom, blasting higher, up 2.5% today. Also looks incredibly strong. Stop loss can be placed below, quite easy entry. DHT, again, I just did the shipping video as well. Massive breakout on the DHT right there. Boom, beautiful stuff. DHT pays roughly 10% dividend as well. And I think we could be going to roughly 18 to 20 within 2024. ASM, that's Abino Silver Mines, up 5% today. That's not what I'm excited about, but still, that big squeeze coming in here has my interest. Also, this overall golden channel right there. So this squeeze, if that goes to the upside, I mean, we are also down at some pretty low numbers as we speak, right? So definitely looking for hopefully a break to the upside there, and then later into the year we can maybe start to grind higher. SB, same thing as the DHT. Look at this one here. 15-year long trend line here is about to break, in my honest opinion. The level to look for is a tad above 4.3, 4.4. Then DHT is a massive screaming long-term buy in my view, paying 5% dividend while you hold. Not too shabby. Okay, that's it, guys, for the daily update. I hope you liked it, guys. I will have Borak on later this week. He will give his update on uranium, gold, silver, oil, nat gas, platinum, palladium, all that good stuff. So definitely tune in to watch him do what he does best, and that is putting some lines on a chart and make it work big time. So, guys, have a great evening. Bye.